Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul is one of the lamest fights I've ever seen in my life, and it sucks to say that because I was actually looking forward to watching this fight. Like, I was looking forward to it pretty much all day, and when it finally came time to actually watch it, I was in a Discord call with some of my friends and we were all watching it together, and the entire fight kind of felt like a massive joke. Like, nothing significant happened. No one got knocked down, no one even got knocked down and got back up. The only significant things that really happened was Jake got a couple good hits on Mike, and Mike got a couple good hits in on Jake, but other than that, the fight was pretty freaking lame to watch. I mean, Mike would only get aggressive and attack Jake every 2 to 3 business days, but other than that, he was pretty much just constantly biting his glove and dodging and blocking Jake's attacks, and Jake was just constantly going after him trying to get some punches in. The whole fight felt very disappointing to watch because I was rooting for Mike the whole time, but it honestly just felt like his heart wasn't really in it. It kind of just seems like he only accepted this fight just to give himself something to do, and I understand that Mike Tyson is way past his prime and he's been retired for ages, but even at his age, he's still able to fight extremely well. I've seen some of the videos of him training and he was hitting those heavy bags like they owed him money. You can clearly see that he's still got it even at 58 years old, but almost the entire time he was fighting Jake, it looked like he was just extremely bored, as if he was like, alright, put the gloves up, let's just get this over with. And again, there were actually moments where Mike tried to attack Jake and punch him, but like that was only every so often, and the rest of the time, again, he was just constantly on the defensive, dodging and blocking Jake's punches. It honestly makes me think that Mike was holding back tremendously in this fight simply because he was bored. I mean, at least with Jake, he was actually trying to attack Mike, like he was constantly jabbing at him, trying to break him down, and I will admit, Jake did a lot better in this fight than I thought he would, but the whole fight was just such a massive letdown, and when it was over, I was just staring at my screen like, are you freaking kidding me? I waited all day for that? Like, I don't even care about the fact that Jake won, simply because the fight itself was just so uninteresting. And this isn't even talking about how much of a disaster it was to actually try and watch the fight on Netflix, because the quality just kept going up and down the entire time. And that's not even the worst of it, as Netflix straight up just crashed for a lot of people, including me. Like, I tried to refresh my page because my quality got so bad, and I got an error that said envoy overload, and it took me like 2 minutes of constantly trying to get back into Netflix that I was able to watch the fight again. But a lot of people were experiencing quality issues, and for some, Netflix just straight up crashed and wouldn't work again, simply because that's how much traffic was on the website and Netflix just couldn't handle it. And a lot of people took to Twitter to both express their frustrations and make memes about it, some of which I'll put up on the screen. But it was just a horrible night in general, not just for the Netflix servers which were fighting for their lives, but also for people who watched the fight, as pretty much everyone agrees that the fight was freaking terrible. And I'm gonna be honest, I straight up forgot this fight was even going to happen until I saw Mike Tyson slap Jake Paul at the weigh-in, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's right, they're supposed to fight. And then I proceeded to get hyped for the fight, only to end up extremely disappointed, and now here I am recording a YouTube video expressing my disappointment. This whole thing was honestly the equivalent of when I watched Joker 2 in theaters. It was that bad. And that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.